There's another one called Monkey. Monkey, you can't find me.
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Bro, I thought it was Canadian week. That doesn't look like Canada. I know, let me explain. Guys, this is going to be slightly different than some of my usual videos, and I hope you will forgive me for taking a brief detour to Africa during Canadian week. Many of you have probably seen that video from the person in Ghana who asked Yuval to find them. When some of you saw that video, you tagged me in the comments saying that I should find it. And the person who posted that video saw those comments, and they posted a second video where they explicitly asked me to find a location. That was recorded at a slightly different location than the location in Yuval's video, but it seemed likely that it was probably nearby. Now guys, Yuval posted a video earlier today revealing the location in the video in which he was tagged. So in some ways, that kind of steals any of the thunder of me revealing the location where I was tagged. But I figured I'd tell you about it anyway because I spent a bunch of time on it this weekend. So what can we see? Well, honestly, not very much. This person's just walking down a dirt road, and there's not really a lot here except for some nearby houses. I made note of this one with this particularly bright orange roof, and also this other one at the end of the road that has this large water tank on a pedestal here. But guys, I concluded very early on that there was probably not enough information in this video alone to find this location, not using my usual methods. So I took the unusual step for me of looking at some of this person's other videos. By the way, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who plays by those rules anyway, but I digress. Anyway, by doing that, I learned all the same stuff that Yuval did. Watch his video if you want to know more about that. So I also concluded that this was Sunyani in Ghana, and that the location was most likely near the airport. Now, as you may have guessed, and as Yuval said in his video, there's not a lot of Google Street View coverage here, so that was going to make this tricky. But guys, then I started getting ready for Canadian week, and so I sort of put this one on the shelf for a little bit. But on Saturday, Yuval reached out to me, and we were talking about it and discussing the possibility of a collaboration. But guys, after some brief discussion, we realized that we basically had come to the same conclusions, and were using the same resources, and so we didn't really have any information to help each other. So we both just kept looking. As Yuval mentioned, one of the key resources here was a channel called Susan Media, which posts lots of different driving videos in this area of Ghana. And I suspect that that channel got a surge of views this weekend, as both Yuval and I were watching pretty much every video we could find. Anyway, I will fast forward to the end of the story and tell you that Yuval was able to find his location. And once he did, he let me know where it was. So guys, once I knew that, it didn't take me too long to try to figure out where the person might have walked and what paths were plausible, and I was able to find my location not long after that. And it was right here. You were walking down this dirt road in Sunyani, Ghana. So guys, here's the satellite view. This right here is that house with the bright orange roof that we see in the video. And this one at the end of the street is the one that we saw with the water tank in the video. It's right around the corner from the spot in the video that Yuval was tagged in. Now, unfortunately, unlike the place in Yuval's video, there was no video from the Susan Media account that happens to drive right down this road. You can see that in the same video that Yuval used, it is on one of the side streets. Right here we can see this house, which is that house that's at the end of the street with the water tank. By the way, I don't have an exact time on this find because it was sort of chaotic, but I estimate it was probably like 3 hours, I don't know. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. This time it was in Season 2, Episode 16. That was in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. That's the closest location, but it's not really that close. That is 655 kilometers or 407 miles away from this spot. Okay guys, like I said, this is a bit of a different video for me, and I feel like I need to put an asterisk next to it since Yuval revealed his location before I found mine. That certainly helped me find it more quickly than I would have, though I suspect I would have found it eventually because I was really hunting in the right area. But hey, I'm going for transparency here, so that's what happened. Okay guys, I will get back to Canadian week tomorrow. If you have not already seen it, I posted a video earlier today at another location in Canada. That was the second so far in the series. By the way, it continues to be funny to me how many people will comment on my videos and say, you could never find a place in Africa, even though I have found many places in Africa already, guys. But if you want to tag me from a country that's not already on this list, then that would be great, because that'd be a new one for me. If anybody else would like me to find them, record a video where you say, find me, Monkey, or something like that, on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.